Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you all enjoyed our first set here. I know I definitely did. I enjoy seeing these really close sets between our top players. And Saki and Dudikov, both some of my favourite people to watch, so it's a pleasure, as per usual. But we're going to be going into our second of the night between Aka, Jack, and Hua. Going to be Seox versus Ferry. And we have a Ferry player with us on commentary today. A rare meeting of two Ferry players in the same location in Europe.
Yeah, two Ferry players in the same room. It's a Herculean feat, but we managed it today.
Sure.
Both of us had to wake up on time for this, so yeah, we actually made quite the effort for this one.
Both of them also in the UK, I should add, had to wake up on time for an event that starts at 10 p.m. CEST.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I will let our players know that they can start, and we'll let you guys get into it.
But yeah, Ferry Seox, Jack on the Seox, Hua on the Ferry. This is kind of, you know, one of the matchups. Funny rushdown versus zoner. Though, it's actually kind of, it depends who you ask whether this is on his favor or not. Ferry does have a surprising amount of answers to Seox's options. She can actually counterplay like Data Demons fairly well, and can punish Rekka fairly easily. Though what that leads to can vary. I would say, weirdly enough, at the lower level, this is kind of more favorable for Ferry. And I don't just mean in the sense that, like, you know, if there's scale cap.
Yeah.
But as you get sort of higher level and the Seox start playing better, I think it becomes more and more favorable for Seox.
Yeah. Like, I know Ferry struggles against Charlotta, but I don't think Seox shares enough traits with Charlotta to.
Charlotta is a Ferry killer and not really a zoner killer. Charlotta kind of specifically counters Ferry. Anyway, getting into this game, got a nice little GG mix there, finds the instant overhead. Jack not blocking low there, messes up the spacing on the overhead, so doesn't get a hit there. Oh, tries to overhead on the Gate of Demons, but Jack just happy to back off and keep it safe.
Ooh. Very nice DP there to catch the dive kick, so who will take the first round?
Yeah, perhaps try... What was it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All good here. Who will get the throw here into GG?
Oh, that was a... Yeah, so who expected a counter hit there, and that 226M is rollable if you're doing it on block. So that could have been like punished, like fully punished if Jack was ready for that.
Okay.
Yeah, just the OD on block there will get him out. Yeah, confirming straight into the EX whip. You typically don't want to do that if, like, it's then you're out of EX whip for the rest of neutral, and now your options are not very threatening at all. But if you can play without EX whip sometime, that might be fine if you're trying to use it to like frame trap or something or try to catch a jump.
Yeah. Ooh. And then 2N there.
It is also plus, so after blocking the EX whip, you do have to kind of have to hold the plus frames. Hua has been pressing after EX whip, and you have to deal with that.
Harry
not quite the correct. Does manage to mash out of the Rekka, but ideally you want to mash the standing button, such as like close medium, and you get an anti-air combo there as a result. Ferry has really good options there.
Yeah, I for one know that Ferry's close M is a pretty good M. Yeah, Jindo uses it very well.
He does, yeah. He is the close M god. I'm not quite there yet, unfortunately. Trying to do some sort of delayed close heavy there, but Hua just TPing. Maybe need to be ready for these ODs a bit more, because Hua has been very happy to just throw it down immediately. So that GG there. Also try to be... Hua's been throwing out these GGs just on block randomly, so I would also try and be ready for those.
Yeah, Jack has not been checking those, so...
This is out of range, yep. Nice awareness. The sweep does recover because the OD stopped for too long, so... And Ferry sweep is really good. So it recovers and lets Ferry punish anyway.
Very nice. Oh no, gets hit by the... Oh, rolls the follow-up there.
Yeah, rolls to avoid any sort of like having to hold the plus frames afterwards, so really good from Jack. If Hua wants to sort of call out the roll, a close heavy will counter hit the roll, which is a pretty big mid-screen combo. So there is risk associated with that, but Hua needs to represent the counterplay.
Okay.
Again, just getting GG down for free, not sure what that overhead is about, tries to mash on minus frames and gets hit for it.
Oh, there's the overdrive again. Oh. Oh, throws the rush, very nice. Jack is on chip point, so has to keep the pressure going, otherwise he might be able to, yeah. And that's checkmate. Woohoo!
That wasn't a checkmate. That was a fake frame trap. So Jack could have easily jumped that and would have got a big punish. But not ready for that. It's because it was the M hula hoop rather than the L or the H1.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a full block screen. oh, uses the close light there to punish the knockdown. But I like it. Who is? Oh no, it used the 2M there. But they're now in the corner. Overhead from Jack will hit the just a close heavy into.
This is mostly fine, other than eating close heavy, but holding down back and taking those risks has been fine.
both. Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness, 2H just whiffing.
Yeah, 2H is quite a bad button. It's not unusable, but it's difficult to like place properly sometimes, as we see there.
Oof.
Yeah, just DP immediately after Gay Demons. Hua has been very unwilling to sort of hold almost anything. So if I'm Jack here, I would try and like play a lot more safe and try and block the DPs and be ready for overdrive and such.
Yeah, Hua has been doing them a lot. So the 2U there, spot dodges doesn't roll, so gets caught.
Yeah, spot dodge is like a terrible option. It loses like almost everything. So maybe try to roll there, but just got the input mixed up.
Yeah, that happens, especially in situations like this.
Yeah, again, the overdrive comes out, not ready for it.
A DP will hit Seox out of the air, and yeah, you force backdashes, probably a misinput of some sort, and who will take the next game.
Yeah, so Jack is letting Hua get away with a ton of just GGs on block randomly. So I would also, again, I would need, one of my first things would be to look to stop these from happening. Because Ferry's stuck in recovery the entire time while she's throwing GG. And if you're not on like a knockdown or whatever, then you should be punishing her. Seox can just, for example, press Rekka, and that should punish. Anyway, we saw there on the GG Oki, Hua went low that time, and that caught the low. No big reward, because it's just 2L, but it does catch the low.
In OD, so gets the extra damage there to kill Jack.
Yep. That is plus, you could have just kept your turn up there.
Yeah. Runs up, throws.
Throw on parry. Hasn't got parry anymore to hold any of this. Oh man, way too far to do anything, and I don't agree with these overheads. Unless you're trying to bait a throw or something.
Oh, just gets hit by the Rekka there.
Yeah, that's fine. We haven't taken much damage. The rush is too far. That could have been punished. You have a lot of time to punish that. I don't like whiff. It's on the whiff. Oh, wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, you don't want to jump against these GG cancels because it's an airborne projectile, right? It can bonk you on the way down.
I like the run up, but then the jump.
Yeah, the run up is the right idea. You have enough time on the GG cancels to just even run up and press the button even if she's that close.
Ooh, nice weight there in the roll. Gets a throw from Hua.
Yeah, tries to train for the close heavy, but Jack hasn't really been mashed there right now. Yeah, bar rate 2M for some reason. Not sure if that was intended.
That just runs up overdrive. Jack gets hit. Oh, gets a punish, but doesn't realize, so it's back throw. Okay.
I think that was meant to be an overdrive attempt, but just decided to let it come out afterwards. Yeah. Nice anti-air from Hua. His DP anti-airs have been pretty good so far.
Yeah. And it checks the
well,
wall.
yeah, that was a delayed mash. Who blocked for a little bit and then mashed low, and that caught the shimmy attempt.
Yeah. Flows there. I like that they've been going for both low and overhead on some of the setups, so...
Yeah,
Gotta
of course,
keep-
you want to represent both. And Jackson rolling them, so you have to go low to represent the counterplay.
Yeah, very nice. Oh. Yeah,
We got
goes
insult
high.
combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go into more mix-up here. Or just throw. Honestly, throw is a really good option on in-store mix-ups, because everyone's waiting for the high-low, right? So you're not ready for the throws. Unless for some reason you're at VSF and you've blocked both overheads in a row and tech the throw afterwards, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah. What the follow-up with the parry to swap
Yeah, I don't know why he input that follow-up. He could have just let the parry do his thing.
Yeah. PRM catches the 2 and 4 from Seox. Whips the throw.
Yeah, that was a bit of a fake setup, but Jack, for some reason, threw rather... Oh, sorry, nice, ready for the overdrive.
Yeah, very nice.
Not too much damage because of mid-screen, but got Hero in the corner now.
Yep. I did like the use of non-EX Wrecker, so you save cooldowns. You can use it in the corner here. Yep. Go. EX Wrecker. Yep.
And yeah, we see now Jack has adapted to Hura's defense. Waited out the overdrive and spot dodged it, and waited out the DP there and punished it properly. Nice air throw from against the jump in there. I'm not sure what Hura is spot dodging on GG or G4. That's typically not an option you want to do, unless you're calling out something very specific.
I understand that the character did reversal DP, but Seox has a parry, so it's not really going anywhere with his.
Even against DPs though, it's typically better to just block rather than spot dodge, because spot dodge can be awkward in some situations.
Oh yeah.
No confirm on the anti-air there.
Got the counter it, but no follow-up.
No anti on that jump in. You're gonna have to stay here and hold this. Aggressive overdrive. And yeah, it doesn't wanna hold a overdrive blocking afterwards, so opt the DP.
Yeah. I'm liking the way from.
Yeah, as I was about to say, I like the way from Jack because he's starting to sniff out the defense and starting to adapt.
Yeah. Like overdrives when Hua doesn't have overdrive of her own, so really hard to deal with.
Straight dash interaction, I guess that's... I forget the frame data on that one, because that's not the H version. I think one of them is like -1 or something, or 0. They did a neutral jump there, so the roll this time actually punishes the overhead, which is a really good option from Jack. But that's why you typically want to jump forward whenever you do the overhead, unless you have a specific reason not to.
Guess
Tries to rush there.
Yeah, trying to rush again.
Oh, if it didn't work last time, maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, and there it is, the third time.
Guess a little 2L there.
Yeah, tried to stand up. I don't know who was trying to input something, but either way, not blocking low there.
Yeah. Jack will get the round. Oh.
Yeah, the GG comes out again, but not really dealt with. Jack committed to a jump there.
Yeah.
Nice anti-air, barely hits. And yeah, again, GG. Jack is jumping, maybe is in an attempt to counterplay it, but it's not the correct counterplay. I think Hua is like vaguely doing the install setup, but isn't quite there. I'm not gonna fault them for that. The setups can be, the install setup can be awkward, and doing the install combos as well are also another beast. Making the attempt itself is fine.
Yeah. Very nice jump out from Hua. Just gets out of the corner. Uses the dive kick to get space.
Yeah, not your turn there.
Very nice.
You are plus there, but Hua pressed a very slow button, or pressed late there, so unfortunately gets hit out there.
Yeah.
Jack's starting to bring it back 2-5 to Hua.
Catches the button Hua was pressing. Looked like a sweep.
Yeah, I don't. Pressing 2 there's a bit of a slow button, and Jack is already in her face, so not quite the ideal button there. Yeah,
Just
into the MDP. Last, not really sure if it's going to counter it or not, right? So the MDP is kind of one of the safer options to confirm into. I would rather confirm into L whip though, because that's completely safe on block and works on non-counter, works on like counter hit and non-counter hit.
Okay. They all have different angles as well.
On the no L whip, sorry, not LDP.
Okay. My apologies.
But MDP is also fine. It's just much less reward if it does hit.
Okay, let's go. Moves to the medium.
We're stuck in the corner, haven't told Seox pressure. Mashes out here. But tries to mash in the wrong place, gets countered for her troubles. The rollout doesn't get the full combo, so Hua does at least get to escape the corner, which maybe Hua is fine with. The GG, I guess that's fine. The spot dodge managed to work out there, very dangerous.
And the Racket 2 into parry, working
the
out.
sick RPS, yeah.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I don't know how much counterplay Hua knows against Seox. Wrecker, but for example against like the Hate Wrecker,
Yeah.
if you just press M, that beats every single option other than parry, because either it will turn into far medium and punish, or it will turn to close medium and counter, or you're blocking, right? If it's true blocking.
Yeah. Nice thing to know. If you're Hua.
I would say it's quite important though here. The rush doesn't work out here because Gated Demons is a projectile, of course.
Yeah. Ooh, the overhead.
That was a very early rubber attempt. Hua just kind of seemed to like, they seem to be more of a guess throw rather than reacting to the overhead or anything like that.
Yeah. Allows Jack to get a pretty big combo into the round.
Yep, and he'll get he'll get his game started again here in the other corner.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, that is plus, you gotta hold that. Yeah, we see that the punish, but you can't confirm that anything without rush. But a rush confirmed there is like a bit of damage, it's like fine.
Yeah. Oh, tries to anti-air the dive kick, but sadly a bit too late.
Yeah, you almost never want to anti a dive kick with a normal. It's kind of, unless you're pretty confident in your anti-air game, I would never recommend it. If you have a reversal, which Seox does, I would just parry it. Or if you don't have your reversal, I just try and let it with, like with a walk back.
Yeah, use the 5U there to get some chip overdrive. Yeah. Just press
Overdrive
the
was, yeah, it's Jack's turn there, so Hua's not gonna press. So the overdrive was just a pretty ill-informed decision there.
rolls, but steals. GG beats the fireball.
He does counter fireball and covers Ferry a lot of the time. It's quite funny. I don't think that was a punish. Jack simply just didn't block there.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you know about the slow DP such as Ferries, but pretty much any character in meaty close light will always be safe because the DPs are so slow. As long as you are blocking, you will always recover in time.
Okay. No, that looked like a spot dodge, but it wasn't. Runs up ODs. Oh.
Yeah, there should be death here. Yeah, so far Jack on a bit of a streak. 4-5 to Hua. If I'm Hua here, I want to try and sort of adapt my defense at the least, because Jack has clearly snipped all of that out and is now beating all my defensive options. So I want to try and play a bit more patiently, a bit less heavy on throws, and especially more less heavy on the reversals.
EX Wrecker there catches whatever Hua decided to do there, so as they're stuck in the corner, whips.
Like these guest throws are, they kind of, you're getting full combo for it as a result, when taking the throw there would have been pretty fine, to be honest.
Dive kicks into the GG.
That, oh my god, they're getting all over the floor. Couldn't get the combo really at that range with the awkward wall bounce. Oh, still gets the punish on the far head because high recovery. Who were trying to mash out there, but Jack just commits to a frame trap and gets a combo for it.
Yeah. Using the run momentum to get the close hit. Oh.
Bit of
Nice
a repeat
hit.
of one of our previous interactions. Oh yeah, too far for the overhead to work there. Needed to walk forward.
Okay. At least Seox
Just
2M.
just GG. Doesn't quite get the full combo there because Jack did a little walk back. Yeah, Ferry was at that advantage there. Managed to get the meaty coast light, and that would be a combo into the kill.
Nice. We're evening up this game. Round 3. Oh.
Yeah, as you see, the DP covers a good angle to deal with Gate of Demons, right? That's not a privilege a lot of people have.
Yeah. But the last hit of the projectile sadly punished. Who are they?
That's fine though, that's like a trade, and he's hard knocked down, so it's much more favorable for Ferry.
Okay. Use the overdrive on the frame trap, so...
Rolls through the whip there, but doesn't attempt to punish, maybe thought he was a bit too far for it. But there is a lot of recovery on it. Oh, so yeah, the parry to keep the corner, beats all the Ferry's options there, he's not throwing or delaying.
Right. Back walking back, giving some space.
Yeah, Jack trying to bait something out with the hands, but reacts to the far hit, maybe a reaction, maybe just threw it out there, but does get the super punish, it does work out.
Well played from Jack here, evening it up 5-5.
I mean, honestly, Ferry's far heavy has so much recovery that that might have been a reaction.
Yeah. It works out, so now taking a little time before the next game.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferry loses, I think, almost no frame advantage for getting hit there, so unless you're at like last hit, you're completely fine with that.
Gets caught there by the far medium. Uses the 2U to... Yeah.
Doesn't really hold the GG or throw in the correct direction, so won't get a combo out of that throw. But we are at least out of the corner.
Uses OD, then counter.
There we go, nice combo. Oh, this is not the correct follow-up at all. You got the M whip follow-up. You can either go into damage, or if you want to go into Oki, I would at least do 2U into GG, and that's better. That's better Oki than doing more GG.
Right.
If you're going to do the M whip into GG anyway, you may as well do the L whip because that's much safer on block, and they both result in the same thing. But for example, there could have done close heavy into kill there.
Jack off to a good start in this round.
Yeah, Kula gets caught mashing on the frame trap. Pretty good dominating position for Jack right now.
Yeah,
Not sure what Jack was spot dodging, maybe expecting a DP or something, but that was a perfect for Jack.
Yeah. Uses the delay 2M there to get the round. Set up.
No, almost spaced out the DP, but it does barely hit. Not sure what this jump was, that was really weird.
He's hit by the sweep there.
Yeah, Jack's sort of trying to walk forward in relation to GG, but needs to be a bit early in the punish.
Oh,
Nice attempt on the install OP, but there wasn't really any real mix there. There was a mid at the end, so Jack didn't
Double.
block anything.
Double overhead there. Oh, this is back with full combo. Will this kill?
Oh, absolutely. This is OD plus Ferry health. Like, she is dead. That would be an SSD finish for Jack.
Oh, of
No?
course.
Oh my god.
Of course it is. Of course.
How does it feel? Well, I can just blame you because I'm on your stream, so it feels fine.
Believe in victory.
Anyway, 6-5 to Jack. So far, Hua has yet to get a game since getting 5. It's been 6-0 for Jack right now.
Yeah.
I don't agree with this overhead attempt. If you're trying to bait a throw, that's fine, but I'd run in like a little bit deeper to make them think you're about to throw, because those overheads are like just kind of far away and not doing much right now.
Uses the DP, doesn't hit, so has to take a lot of this pressure. Yeah, see, let's the GG cancel go, but
Oh my god, the J light just gets the count hit on the anti-air attempt. I guess the combo even, that was quite good.
yeah. You know,
No
it's now
parry on the
it's-
side of Jack now, it's been the EX parry neutral. If you're gonna throw a parry in neutral, I'd probably be more inclined to spend like an M parry or something. Because it's
Okay.
unlikely to work and you can keep the cooldown if it's not a H parry.
Right. Uses the overdrive there. Oh, it's waiting. I like what Jack did there. He's clearly aware that Hua has a DP, so decides to not overextend too much. And then just gets a kill with a 2M there.
Yeah, being
Very
able to structure your pressure just to be DP safe, but while still being under pressure, I think is very good and will get you very far against players with defense like Hua's.
Yeah. Oh, no, unlucky, gets caught by the whip, but just gets hit by GG.
Just decided to not block it at the end there, maybe got side switched by the jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hua perhaps not pressing a button there, afraid of the parry.
Uses the rush there to catch the GG cancel, but doesn't really get much from the raw rush. Yeah, rushes again.
Yeah, established flash frames with the throw, a bit of a misspacing.
Yeah.
And gets caught running into far heavy, bit of a risky far heavy, it's kind of close. A jump here would have been easily punished, but it works out.
Yeah, last round was pretty rough for Jack as he had not much health left, so Hua takes it.
Okay, I'd recommend pretty much always mashing on the X-Wrecker. Seox can't actually frame trap with the X-Wrecker. The worst thing he can do to you is just do nothing and parry. And Ferry has the privilege of smashing like M, for example, and you'll always get like either far M to punish or close M to counter hit. So labbing that out and finding the timing to... Oh, that wasn't a combo, that was just... didn't block the correct direction.
Again, jump light working out, just stuffing Jack's anti-air there.
Yeah, you need to anti-air like quite early if you're expecting a jump light. Ferry had that sort of like mix-up game, also a bit of the combo limit there, which is a bit strange. No, it's because of the auto combo, so combo limit kicked in very quickly. Auto combo contributes a lot to combo limit if they're already airborne, and GG just put them airborne.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting the first game for Hua in a bit, so that will be 6-6 tied up.
Yeah. Ending Jack's streak. Very nice.
But yeah, the jump lights have been working out a lot on the Spider-Man swings end because you're not used to anti-airing so early because it hits so early, right?
Yeah.
Ferry does have a sort of mix-up of like, am I going to press jump light early or press jump heavy late, for example?
Yeah. Again, Seox doesn't really have a DP that they can just like throw out to anti-air that space, so they kind of have to go with the 2H.
Yeah.
And as we've seen, it's been getting snapped out.
Try this or press 2M. I'm not sure what Jack is looking for with his 2Ms. If you're trying to look for a specific button, that is kind of risky and mostly in Ferry's favor.
Oh, just 2H. Oh, no.
Yeah, keep beating his gate demon, doesn't really hold it.
Again, Jack getting caught walking forward by the EX whip.
Yeah, the whip is reactable, unless you're playing Rising. But since we're not playing Rising, you can... This happened a lot, where who has cancelled the button on block into EX whip, or GG. And both options are reactable. The whip you can roll and typically get a punish. You'll be surprised at how much recovery it has.
Jack goes for the air throw there, but sadly wasn't in range.
Yeah, GG a bit too far to do much there, but at least covering the space to keep those safe.
Yeah,
The jump scare rush
Jack.
will work out.
Huh? Overdrive catches Jack doing something there.
Yeah,
2H.
decent reward, and the MDP could have been like a kill there, but wasn't sure about the counter if I wanted to play safe, which is fine.
Oh.
We are one hit away though. That could have been confirmed to super, but wasn't ready.
Nice
Bucks
block on the
overhead,
other.
that would have been a kill if that wasn't blocked. So really good there. Oh, again, the jump scare rush. Yeah, you gotta be ready for the rush in those last hit interactions, because it will come out, and it is very good against Ferry because it beats all the buttons. I typically don't care about it that much outside of last hit interactions, because they're spending 50 meter versus soft knockdown to like skip neutral once, which is like usually fine. But you know, in last hit you don't have that luxury of being fine with being hit. The
Just,
5U neutral will work out there.
Yep.
Yeah, that drill was a bit too high up there, so it wasn't plus. Have to aim a bit carefully.
Well,
I should jump out there, but the air block will keep you grounded, and you actually have to hold all of this. Occasionally blocks it out, though again, I guess mashing a racket there is risky because you are on one hit, but patiently decides to block it out.
yeah. We have Jack taking the life lead, just decides to back off. Which,
Yeah, Jack has no reason to approach right now, so he's happy to just play it safe, and though he is trying to make an approach anyway.
yeah. Slowly working his way towards who's using.
Yeah, just slowly walking in. This is more what you want to do when you are not, when you haven't got a dominant life lead and have to actually get in. It's actually pretty good play against Ferry normally. But in this situation you don't need to approach. It's fine to approach, but you don't need to.
He's just running down the clock here. We have 10 seconds. There goes for the throw.
Yeah, Jack is being very non-committal right now. Hua with an aggressive overdrive, though you haven't really got much time. That was a very risky. That was like the one thing he could have died to. If Hua did a meaty close heavy, that was literally the only way he could have died. But that was, but it was fine. Hua got hit instead, and that would be game 7 to Jack.
Use the rush there to end the game out. Gonna get by the sweep.
Finds a frame trap, but doesn't believe in the hit. No confirmed. Blocks it high. Doesn't roll this time. Could have been a punish if it would roll.
Sweep.
In this situation, who has never represented actual like counterplay to the rolls? Like she's gone low, but that's not really. That's the same reward. That's not really any reward, right? That's the same reward as just being hit.
Yeah.
So you're fine to just always roll if you think who's going to go high. So you have no reason not to.
Yeah. You said earlier that they have to catch rolls with the close heavy, is it? And you can get like a multiple.
Yeah,
in
close
it?
heavy. You get a pretty funny combo. You get 4 close heavies into GG. So it is quite a nice mission combo. But until they represent that, you have no reason not to roll.
Yeah. Ooh.
Probably wrong button press there. Press 2M rather than probably try to press 2 heavy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. DP's on the frame trap there. Goes for throw, and that will kill.
Yep, really well played there. We saw that the Empire was used, and Seox had time to run in and get OP. It wasn't a safe jump, but you don't really care about that against Ferry. So that's why I say, like, you know, just use Empire. It's fine.
Yeah, as you see.
Again,
just
same thing
kill-
here.
Just catches who is button pressed there.
Oh, that was really good reaction, but it wasn't a roll. It would have been a punishment roll. Also really good air throw on the Spider-Man on the web swing. That is the correct counterplay. A little bit misinput there on the... Probably attempted to get record.
Yeah. Probably was holding forward when they inputted the button, so got DP instead of 236.
Yeah.
Which happens. It's Grambling.
It do be the Grand Blue input buffer. Actually jumps a little bait something, maybe. Again, Jack playing it very safe, but Hua has sort of adapted the defense at this point. They're quite happy to, you know, they're holding all this.
Yeah, just block. Throw some 2Ms to keep some space. It's been catching Jack like this here.
Yeah, Jack's been caught on those jumps after the blocked normals a lot. Like, I would, after blocking a normal and neutral as Jack here, I would be ready to, like, I'm waiting for either GG or I'm waiting for whip grab. And I'll try to respond appropriately to either one. In this case, Jack is ready for the overdrive and correctly spot dodges it and gets a full combo. This could be super, but no, it's a bit late.
Yeah, only just got the meter right at the end there, so wasn't ready. But we'll use the...
Okay, that was a bit far to actually get OP, so we'll get hit and confirm straight into super. In that case, Hua can just react to the dash, right, and has no reason not to confirm into super. So, good confirm there from Hua. 7-7, tied all up.
Nice. It close towards the end here. Uses the fireball to jump over the 2U there.
2U actually does counterplay the fireball very well, but there was Hua pressed it like it was just pressing it in neutral, so it was unlucky there. But if Seox does Gate of Demons, you can actually catch him like under the fireball and he gets knocked down. You'll get hit by the fireball, same as the DP, but that's again fine. It's favorable for Ferry.
Yeah. Who are using overdrive here? Oh. Again, the rush just
no
started.
punish. Yeah, as good as Rush is against Ferry, she is a very long range character, so you do need to make sure you are in range.
Yeah, and then
it's like when you're playing against Ferry, you're like never in range for Rush. When you're playing as Ferry, they're always in range for Rush somehow. It's one of those kind of things.
yeah, that's unlikely. Got EX whip there. C decides to 2H there instead of DPing, so gets punished by the fireball.
Oh,
Late
no, attempt, yeah. Hua has been taking a fair amount, so happy to commit to that melody.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice, I like the awareness to escape the corner after the knockdown. I would super jump out because that was actually quite a dangerous jump out. You could easily get anti-air with no risk for Jack there. The super jump out would like put you far away, you can't really anti-air that.
Uses the EX fireball, but as he lands, gets hit by GG.
There's a close end multi combo there. I would pretty much almost always opt for close heavy as a meaty, unless you're doing something specific.
Odie is gone on Hua's side, yeah. Has to avoid anything that Jack does now.
You can spot dodge this.
Yeah.
But does not spot dodge it and gets chipped out as a result. I don't know if you maybe forgot or wasn't aware. But yeah, that would have been a kill. That would have been a kill if he was spot dodge.
Alright. Yeah. Sadly, Hua wasn't able to. It gets chipped out for all her troubles. The X parry working out for Seox now. Has Hua in the corner. Again, the Malady attempt working out. Jack is a full combo here. It's a meaty fireball.
That was an interesting little setup.
Yeah.
Again with the GG, so far I haven't seen any of these really tested properly.
Uses the Wrecker to punish. And the super to kill.
Yeah, the Wrecker footsie does work out in that situation. But yeah, 8-7 to Jack now. Looking like another close set.
Love to see it.
Nice anti-arm reaction. You want to make sure you're always ready for those anti-airs. If I'm Jackie, I'd also just jump in again because, you know, she hasn't got DP anymore. What's she going to do?
Gets the hit, but goes for throw.
Who are not really dealing properly with the clones. You can hit the clones, though I pretty much only hit it with like far light or far medium. Which can be slow sometimes. Roll was under the overhead attempt. He has the corner as a result. It's the combo, not ready for it though.
Uses the overdrive, so it's now out of OD, but little combo here. Just gets hit by the fire heavy. Oh, and the fireball whips and the run up after.
I don't know if Hua was expecting close heavy there or something, but the fire heavy was just punished and wasn't cancelled as a result. It wasn't cancelled and got punished. Gets the sweep, Jack trying to walk away.
Kind of getting jailed by GG, so can't really move. Gets the counter to my head.
Yeah, that's not the. You almost never want to OD there. If you, I guess you could think he's going to go for frame chat, but I would be more inclined to mash.
Well, uses the wall dive there to punish. Oh. Goes for overdrive.
Who were trying to secure the last. I don't think this is the last hit. I don't think you can just do the funny lower heads, but it does find the 2U in neutral.
Yeah, catches Jack.
Nice confirm with the whip. Gets the Oki. Mistimes the pro though, unfortunately, so doesn't quite get it.
Yeah. Seox
Again, DP against the Gate Demons.
Has been blocking high on these GG setups, so has been getting pulled low, but
the rush will beat there because it's very invuln. And yeah, it gets caught trying to press neutral, but 2U, as we know, are very difficult button to navigate around.
Yeah. 2U is pretty quick, so even though Farlight is minus, was able to use the 2U to take their turn back and kill Seox there. That's the throw after GG, so...
Yeah, pretty good damage on the throw. The throw itself adds a pretty good amount of damage to the combo. Looks like a sort of delayed overdrive there. Oh, the miss input with the DB.
Tries to 2H the die, but 2H sadly misses. Yeah. Goes for the dive kick, but Hua's DP is able to catch Seox there.
Yeah, who has been ready for these anti-airs, these DP anti-airs at least against the jump in, so as Jackie, I try to bait them out a bit more by spacing horizontally rather than vertically. He's been like high up a lot, but you can't really, Ferry's DP goes very far vertically, it's very high up. But it doesn't go that far forward. You can bait it out with spaced out jump-ins. Who would try to mash rush there, but gets counter hit for it. This won't kill. It's very scaled.
The parry will take around for Jack.
Yeah, the parry with this sick RPS with the parry will get the last hit for Jack.
Uses the parry to expect a button on round start, but Hua decides not to and gets the sweep. Goes for the setup, but Seox
It's a
there
little
wasn't
bit too far for it. Yeah, Jack's able to walk back from these because the sort of range setups can be awkward. They're not really too real unless they're in the corner. Gets the tickler here. Throw into GG is a fake setup. I don't know if who is aware of this. Jack certainly isn't, it seems like. But you can mash on that setup. The only thing Ferry can do there if you mash is like do a reversal and you get converted to GG.
Ooh, the overhead there. I'm pretty sure Jack wanted overdrive, but gets hit by Hua, and that means Hua will take the 9th game.
The 9th game. Could have been overdrive, could have been backshift, both would have been good. Well, overdrive in that situation would have lost because the overhead beats overdrive.
Yeah.
But backshift is a good one to represent because that typically needs a specific call out or an OS. And you're like out of the Oki, you're not having to hold the GG plus frames, so it is good to do that sometimes.
Again, the overhead. Like, catching Hua throw late. Spot dodges the cancel, but gets hit at the end. Nice use of the overdrive there. Doesn't get hit by the fireball, so doesn't lose a bit of their overdrive meter, but they will after their 2M gets parried by Seox.
Okay, holds the record. Take that. That's fine. Gets the throw on the parry. That's really nice. Backshift out. That's try to get caught walking forward or something. That would be set point to Hero right now.
Goes for light there. Gets the far light. Very nice throw there. All this throw damage. Very impressive.
Yeah, it's a really nice mid-screen combo, right?
Whoa!
Yeah, that DP was too late. That will be blocked by Jack. Really good awareness. But this OD will not be blocked.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough for Jack here.
Yeah, it just gets caught trying to walk forward a little bit. You typically want to be careful walking forward. Like you want to have a certain timing against the blocked buttons.
Yeah, got him. Tries to walk their way in because they've probably felt like they had to do something as they had a pretty big life deficit at the end. So. And
yeah, in that situation, especially against Ferry and Overdrive, you need to make something happen because you get chipped out of range slowly. But just unfortunately mistimes the walk in and gets hit.
Right.
But yeah, GG's Hua and Jack.
Yeah.
Was kind of a streak of back and forth at the start there. Was looking a little bit rough for Hua. They looking like they were potentially downloaded, and Jack was about to bring it. It was about to like get a 10 streak, but turned out to be quite even.
I'm glad of how even it was towards the end. It was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, indeed. You always like to see the even sets.
For sure. And I mean, we've had a pair of them tonight. It's been brilliant. But we're going to close things up here pretty sharpish. It's a little bit late now. And of course, if you're still sticking around, thank you. You've been watching the Promenade Ballroom on every Tuesday and Thursday. We get 2 of these first to 10 sets. Late into the night at 10 PM Central European time start. You can tell in my voice that it's late already. But if you have enjoyed this, sign up to the next one. Be out on Monday on the Discord link that you can see in the graphic that's on your screen right now. You can also do !Discord to get that link right in the chat. Also coming up this week, once I get my thing sorted, weeklies. Weeklies coming up, of course, this Saturday. Same old usual affair. Sign-ups on the link that you can see right there, or you can just go to challenge.com/promweekly10. One last thing, I'm going to go on about this more on Saturday, but currently gauging interest for doing a second charity event in October, similar to what we did a couple of months ago. We'll be with the same company that we worked with last time, Gamers Outreach, wonderful people. Currently just gauging interest on if people would show up to that. So hey, if that's something you're interested in, make sure to let me know, and I will do my best to put on something nice and fun for everyone. But yeah, on that note, we'll end things out here for today. Thank you again for watching Ballroom. Of course, thank you to our 2 wonderful commentators for holding it down tonight.
Yeah, but thank you, Cake, for hosting.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for covering for me last moment, because I have a little coffee.
Alright.
And yeah.
Yo, is that a dude coughing?
To the coffee, yo. Yeah, there we go. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you on Saturday. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See ya.